Hi, Taurus. Let's get into your reading. We're going to see what's the current issue and then what Spirit has to say about it. I hope y'all are well. Really? Love, loud and clear, right? Love. Okay. All right. It's a love reading. Okay, Taurus, let's get into it. Let's see where we're going. Interesting. We're going to go over here. So let's look at this love a little bit, and then we'll get into what you don't see, some advice, what can be learned, all that good stuff. So Spirit, what about this love? Not in reverse, I'm hearing. The Three of Cups. Well, this is lovely. Okay, celebration. Possibly options. What else about this love situation? Magician. The Lovers on the bottom. Okay, well, Taurus, this is nice. This is nice so far. This doesn't seem like a problem. Let's do one more. The Magician, the Three of Cups, and love. What is this about, Spirit? Why is this the challenge? I don't understand. This is so positive. So how is this the challenge? It's quite a bit there. The Ten of Cups, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Coins. This is really positive. Possibly, Taurus, it might be such a new and positive, Three of Swords on the bottom. Okay, so before I move forward, I just want to let you know, Taurus, that part of the message I'm getting is to not get overwhelmed and completely sidetracked in your life by what it is you're feeling here. To really keep your balance. Don't dive head first into this love, into this relationship, and not maintain a sense of self, because that is going to be very, very important. Let's see why. All right, let's see what you don't see. What is it that you don't see, Taurus? This one, interesting. Many paths. Corn on the bottom, which is harvest. Many paths. Okay. So part of what I'm getting here, Taurus, is that I feel like there's something you've been working on a long time. You've been pouring your heart into, your time, your energy. And it's like Spirit is trying to tell you not to give up on that, because there is something coming right around the corner. It's like the time and the energy you've put into it, you're going to be able to reap those rewards, but not if you just jump all the way over here, which looks really positive. But it is so important to maintain a sense of self and to stay on your path. Yeah, there it is, the Lovers again. I really want to caution you about just going full force into this. Now remember, love can come from the bottom three chakras, not exactly in the form of love, but more in passion and pleasure and wanting someone to choose us. But what I'm being directed to tell you is to make a choice to stay balanced, to stay really plugged into your life, 444 on the clock, and your projects. What else about this? Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about this choice. It seems like you have many opportunities right around the corner, and it's like Listen, love is a great thing, but it can also be a little bit of a test on your path, on your dharmic path. If you're co-creating with spirit here and you've been working on something, you need to keep your nose to the grindstone. Okay, what else about this Lover's spirit? What about this choice? Oh, wow. Taurus, y'all are badass. The Emperor, the Chariot, and Judgment. This is what I was feeling. I was feeling a little bit like this is a test. And you know, when we get a test, you could say it's from your guides, you could say whatever you like, but for me, it's from your own higher self. It's like you want, your own higher self wants to make sure, 555 on the clock, this is the current challenge. Can you keep your integrity in your co-creation with spirit, whether this is work, a project, an art form, I'm not sure, while this outside energy is coming in? It's a test. Okay, let's look at what can be learned. What can be learned? Where are we going? All the way over here. Beautiful. Okay, what can be learned here? Peace. Purification. Interesting. What's on the bottom over here? Let's take a look. This doesn't want me to see it. Oh, and stand still with the stork in the water. Purification and stand still. Let's clarify that a little bit. You know what I'm feeling like this purification is? So that giant sunflower, to me, that is an indication of the third chakra. When we talk about the third chakra here, between the navel and spine, we're talking about personal power, self-esteem, and trust in yourself. Spirit wants you to, with this standstill and this purification card together, it's like Spirit wants you to not only keep your nose to the grindstone, but to purify your intentions and what it is you need. Be sure that this love over here is just in addition to your self-love or your self-unfoldment. Okay, let's pull on that before I go too far. What can be learned? Purification and standstill. It's a lot. Ace of Pentacles, there's an opportunity that can, if you just remain balanced within this energy and keep your eye on the prize while bringing this love into your life, but not letting it take over, Taurus, if you have, this is not gender specific, but if you have an outside energy, a man or a woman, whatever it may be, come into your life and you start fulfilling those lower chakras. I'm not saying pleasure is not bad or bad. I don't know why it came out that way. Pleasure is lovely and you should have that in your life. But do not let this person distract you from your goal, because what is coming, it's like right around the corner. So you really have to be able to integrate this person into your life without giving yourself over to them. Okay, tell me about this purification and the standstill that's on the floor. The Seven of Cups. It's like there's all these options coming in, all of these cups in which you can put your energy, your attention, your focus. You know what's really lovely there is, see that red feather? That's like the Fool. So it's kind of reminding me of the idea to keep that really excited nature, that passionate drive forward, that it's important to pick things that light you up from the inside out, that work with your prana. Your prana is your energy. If you don't understand energy within a body, this is a little sad, but not real sad, because it's just the fact of life, is when someone passes, what you notice when you see them is the lack of energy. They look the same, but they're not there. And it's something about taking that energy, that prana that you have, and maintaining it. Remember, within the heart chakra here, we just talked about the third chakra here at the navel, but the fourth chakra is really when you make the decision that you are worthy of the same things that you give. Balancing the heart chakra means you don't overgive. There's something here about not overgiving. What else about this Seven of Cups? The Star. See how she's looking up at that star? That's essentially your path, your healing, your own higher self. Spirit is asking you to always choose you. Always choose you, Taurus. It's like, see with these mountains, there's some challenges in the background, but her eye is on the path, 11:22 on the clock. I'm being guided to ask you to look up master number 11. There's something in there for you. Okay, let's move on a little bit and we'll start to wrap this up. Why are we doing a chakra card? Interesting, not where I thought we were going. Let's get one of these and then I'll get back to what I was trying to do. The crown chakra, ooh, with the third. Okay, this is what I'm feeling here, is this third chakra. So in between the energy, in between the energy levels of the third and the fourth, there's something called a granti. And what that means, it is the hardest to move from the awareness of the self to the awareness that you are one of many. So listen to this. You are not one against many. You are one of many, all looking to move away from pain and suffering and sadness, and all looking to move toward that which makes them feel secure and loved and peaceful. You are one of many. But Spirit is giving you messages. There is some co-creation with Spirit here, and Spirit is really asking you to keep your attention on that which is leading you. Okay, now let's move on, okay? So where can you find support? I feel like Spirit is really supporting you, but also kind of testing you. It's like, well, what is it that you really want? The Tree of Life. 58 is a 13. 13 is the Death card, meaning transformation. There is some serious transformation happening. Now, Spirit wants you to have deep roots and strong branches. So where you can get support essentially is consistency in your life. If you have an early morning run, a yoga practice, a meditation practice, that is going to be your deep roots, whatever that is for you. These lower chakras here deal with things like safety, security, survival, creativity, the power of relationships, sexuality, all of those in the lower chakras. Spirit is asking you to not only pay attention to the deep roots, but to move your awareness to the high branches. What are the high branches? That is those things of the 6th and 7th chakras, particularly. It is your inspiration. It is the communication between you and your spirit or your higher self. And Spirit is asking you to not only ground yourself firmly in your body, but to be inspired. And I'm also getting the message, and I give this to my group on Patreon often, If you need inspiration, particularly if this is a work project, my advice is to look for inspiration outside of your field. Meaning, if you look for inspiration in your field, all you're going to think is all this shit has already been done. And then you're going to start to kind of regenerate other people's ideas. Spirit is asking you not to do that. Be inspired by beauty, by art, by nature, by people, by animals, and then use that inspiration, which is the energy moving up Sushumna Nadi from the lower consciousness of survival and competition to the higher consciousness of co-creation with spirit and getting on your dharmic path, doing what you were here to do. Don't let this love distract you. Let this love inspire you. Okay, I'm being told to move on and stop lecturing you. Okay, so let's get a little bit of advice from Spirit. Okay, we're going over here. I was not ready for this. My apologies for the reach. Okay, advice, please. This is so great. Doesn't it look like deep roots and tall branches? Exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. This really reminds me of the star card as well. One more for that I'm hearing, okay? Don't get ahead of myself, I'm hearing. 16:16 on the clock. I'm also being reminded to tell you that you do receive signs and symbols from Spirit. Do not second guess it, but acknowledge it. And the more acknowledgement that you give, the more that you get. Not meaning acknowledgement, meaning signs and symbols, if that makes sense, which is a form of acknowledgement. Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. This card specifically feels like crushing that granthi, that psychic knot that lives between the third and the fourth chakra. This card is specifically saying that which is made for you will never pass you by. But you really have to keep your eye on that prize, to keep looking for that which is essentially made for you. And to not be distracted, but to use this love as inspiration. Okay, anything else, Spirit? One of these, and then we're almost done here. Thank you for being here with me. Any questions, you can always let me know down below. I can try to clarify for you. Okay, any advice, Spirit? What else? Spirit's asking you to talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for guidance. This was exactly what I was just feeling, to acknowledge those signs and symbols that come through to you so you can have more of a co-creation with Spirit. Okay. Anything left, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, so beware of this idea that you're going to miss out on this love, that you're not going to give enough. Remember with the heart chakra really talks about the lungs, the heart, and the arms. I'll end it with this. It is just as important for you to receive, for you allow this person to care for you. I am getting the feeling that you are the giver. You're the one that reaches out. You're the one that puts things in motion. Spirit is asking you to learn to receive, to take in, to accept love. I hope this was helpful for y'all. Love you so much.